Hey guys, it's Ren.
And Lid.
And we're here with Ozmafia. So, the developers have actually forbidden full playthroughs, so we're just going to show you about the length of what the demo was. So you'll be introduced to all the characters, you'll get a feel for what the guys are like. So, it looks really cute, the art is beautiful. I have played through some of it myself. I would say it's definitely worth the price. Definitely. And it's all voiced. It's beautiful. So, let's get started.
Yeah.
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 He's going to kill me.
Oh, good. We're off to a great start.
Yeah. He's going to kill me. 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 I can't escape the footsteps behind me. If he catches me, he's going to kill me. I don't want to die. 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 I don't want him to kill me. I don't want to die. I want to live. My heart and body are running on pure instinct. I want to live.
But who is I?
There once was a girl named Dorothy. She lived on a farm. One day a tornado hit, and she and her beloved dog Toto were whisked away to the magical land of Oz. Dorothy made her way down the yellow brick road with a pair of magic silver slippers. At the end of the road, she found the Emerald City. There she met the Wizard of Oz to ask him to send her home. But she didn't make the journey alone. She had friends with her. A scarecrow without a brain, a tin woodsman without a heart, and a lion without any courage. Together, they journeyed to obtain the things they lacked. But their journey, their future, had seemed immutable. But afterwards, they had proven that they could shape their future with their own desires. From gray to the colors of the rainbow, from black and white to a technicolored splendor. With these fading fragments close at heart, I continue on my journey to you.
Oh, is this me?
You can?
Okay. Information slowly filled the girl's foggy mind. Cold sand bit into her cheeks and fingers. Her eyelashes quivered as she slowly opened her eyes.
Where?
Putting her hands to the ground, she sat up to look around. The color of the walls, the shape of the pebbles blanketing the ground, the smell of the sand hanging in the air, none of it was familiar to her. The only thing she knew for sure was she'd woken up in some stock alley somewhere.
Where am I?
She stood up unsteadily, but the higher vantage point failed to clarify her situation. She could feel someone's gaze on her back, and slowly turned around. Hey, hey.
Who is he?
His silver hair swayed gently in the breeze. The eyes peeking out from beneath his hair were clearly fixated on the girl. The intensity of his gaze made her instinctively take a step back.
I shouldn't just ignore him.
She gulped and forced herself to speak up. Hello?
Excuse me. Where are we? No response. I guess he doesn't want to talk to strangers? I finally found you.
All right, hi, Hal.
Huh? Found me? Do you know me? You are my prey.
Never mind, you're not Hal.
Hal eats girls' hearts. Oh, is that it? So I'm your prey? Now allow me to destroy you.
Okay, this is sudden. Hostility emanated from him as he pointed his large blade at her.
I have to get out of here.
Driven by instinct, her body began to move by itself. The moment he raised his blade over his head, the girl turned on her heels and bolted.
I don't know where I should go, but I know I have to get away from him. Where should I go? Excuse me, coming through.
She weaved through the crowd, her feet carrying her ever forward. There was nothing familiar to her about the busy streets, or the surprised pedestrians making way for her.
Wait, my prey. Absolutely not!
Good reaction.
What should I do? What should I do?
All she could think about was running. The rest would have to come later.
If he catches me, he's going to kill me.
He's going to kill me. I can't escape these footsteps behind me. If he catches me, he is going to kill me. Wow, this prologue came back really fast. I don't want to die. I don't want him to kill me. I don't want to die. I want to live. My heart and body are running on pure instinct. I want to live. Whoever I is.
Ah!
Suddenly her foot caught on something, sending her flying towards the ground.
I tripped.
Way to go. The girl closed her eyes as she felt herself fall.
Time for the meet cute.
Into the arms of a beautiful man, I'm sure.
Oof.
But the impact and pain she'd been anticipating never came. Timidly, she opened her eyes. A red-haired man was holding her? Is that really supposed to be red hair?
You're not injured, are you, Signorina?
Oh my god.
Oh, no, thank you.
Parmesan cheese.
You wanna be, the sadist?
Oh, the sadist is a silver-haired man?
No.
Oh, it was a different guy. Oh. Of course she's fine. You caught her yourself. Oh, he's a sadist? He looks like Roman Torchwick.
Look at him! He looks like that guy from Diabolic Lovers.
Oh, I don't know anything about Diabolic Lovers, okay? I just know it's, yeah.
Well, what you need to know is that this guy with the hat looks like the guy in Diabolic Lovers who has a hat who calls the main character Bitch Chan.
That doesn't seem very nice.
No, it's not, but yeah. Kyrie, there are so many other ways we could have stopped her without you needing to trip her, you know.
Fair point. That said, I had faith you could handle it. Caramia?
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. You're gay.
Thank you very much for saving me. Your names were... Caramia. My ill-natured friend here is Kyrie. Mr. Caramia and Mr. Kyrie.
Huh? It sounds as though this is the first time you've heard of us.
Huh?
I'm the one who should be confused here. No one in this city, especially not in this particular district, doesn't know who we are.
Good point. Where are you from, see? I've caught you.
Dun dun dun!
Pray, did you think you could run away from me? I'm going to gobble you up.
Gobble gobble. Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about you, our favorite heretic from the outlying forest.
Heretic? Hey, wait a minute. You don't even know who is chasing you? He's part of the wolf something or other group who inhabit the forest outside the city. He's their,
I like him already. Trailing off and scratching his cheek with his finger, he turned toward Kyrie. His name is Caesar, head of the wolf gang.
Yes, that's it. That was his name. Mr. Caesar.
But even when she spoke his name aloud, it didn't ring any bells.
I'll destroy you. Ciao, Bella. Buongiorno. Grazie. Quite the troublemaker, isn't he? Well, I guess he's always like this. Kyrie, I'll let you take care of the signorina. Mr. Caramia!
That instant, Kyrie firmly grasped her outstretched hand. Please stay close to me, or are you spoiling for a fight? Sorry, but quite frankly, I'm not interested in such troublesome affairs.
But...
Oh, don't worry. We normally settle this peacefully.
Normally?
Lowering his stance, Caesar charged toward Caramia. He took an aim at Caramia and swiftly strung his sword at him. Caramia took a half step back to dodge and then promptly closed the distance between them. Before Caesar could react, Caramia had drawn his pistol from its holster and pressed its muzzle to Caesar's forehead. Oh, I get it now!
This is Oz territory. Weapons and violence of all sorts are strictly prohibited. If you don't want to be turned into Swiss cheese, you'd best leave immediately.
This takes place... That explains why they were talking about Dorothy. This is the Wizard of Oz, but with the Mafia. I'm not terribly fond of Swiss cheese, but the image seems rather apt, don't you agree? Kyrie let go of the girl's hand and snapped his fingers. As his clear signal, men in black suits appeared to be surrounding Caesar. Like Caramia, every single one of them trained their own handgun onto him. Caesar grabbed Caramia's gun and shoved it away. The men in black suits tensed up, ready to fire at a single word from Caramia.
No, at ease.
Caramia raised his right hand, and the men lowered their weapons.
Now go. You'd best remember that that neck of yours is mine to slit, my prey.
Okie dokie. Prey, huh? Just what kind of relationships do you have with Caesar, little miss?
I, don't know. He was just standing there when I woke up, and before I knew it, he was shoving that sword in my face. I didn't even know his name until now. Speaking of names, what is your name, Signorina? Huh? Your name? You haven't told us what it is yet.
Let me guess. She has amnesia.
It's... Huh?
Oh, is something the matter? She couldn't remember her name. Shocking! And it wasn't just her name that she couldn't remember. Her entire mind seemed to be engulfed in a thick fog. She couldn't pull up a single memory. It's almost as if she had amnesia.
I'm in an unfamiliar town with unfamiliar people, and I don't even know who I am.
A wave of anxiety rolled through her body, paralyzing her with helplessness.
I don't know. Who am I?
Who am I?
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. You've been here before. You'll be back, I'm sure. You feel your prayers never heard, but I hear each word. I'm faithful and I'm seeing you through. Do you know how great my love is for you? I love you more than anyone before, and I'm gonna love you for the rest of your life. I love you more than anyone before, and I'll never leave you for the rest of your life. When you don't know where you are, just know
Oh, she's in different clothes.
Mm-hmm.
When she next awoke, a ceiling fan greeted her eyes. Soft noises whispered from it as it slowly turned round and round. She sat up a bit and realized that someone had laid her on a couch and covered her with a blanket.
I don't know where I am again.
Her confusion filled her with despair.
You're up?
Oh.
Huh? Oh.
Oh.
Well, go with your voice then.
Stay put. I'll get them.
Get
Oi,
them.
matey.
Get who? He left. I don't know who that was. I don't know anything. Hello, Signorina. How are you feeling? Mr. Caramia, Mr. Kyrie.
I see you've learned our names, even though you don't seem to know your own.
You don't remember? Is that true, Signorina? Yes.
See? Isn't that what I just said?
You lie on occasion. I can't just take your word for it.
Who is this?
That's Mystery Man.
Oh. That is not true. My, how unusual. Defending me, Axel.
So what we have here, from left to right, is Scarecrow, Lion, and Tin Man.
Oh, so he... Alright, so... Really? Really? Kyrie doesn't have a brain? No,
Really, Ozmafia?
I just don't understand how Kyrie doesn't have a brain.
Well, it's supposed to be ironic, because he's like the scheming, sadistic motherfucker.
Okay. It's not on occasion. You lie all the time, Kyrie.
By the way, Axel's the tsundere.
Oh, he's my favorite!
He's my favorite too, TBH. That is true.
Caramia sat down on the table next to the couch.
If what Kyrie says is true, not only do you not know your name, but you're not a villager either.
Indeed, I looked for a mark, but I couldn't find one.
Villager? Mark?
Do you not know how this town works?
Sorry. No worries. You can always learn the things you don't know. Don't be so prickly, Axel.
But I'm a tsundere. We have so many things to do in so little time. But I guess we ought to start by introducing ourselves and this town. Several Oh god.
Familia?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Several Familia control this town. We are Familia us. Our Don is Caramia.
The Don. Is that the most important person in the Familia? Close enough.
I never have guessed. Alright, who are we aiming for in this demo?
Choose one.
I want the soon.
The Soon?
Give me the soon.
Now that you mention it, I guess you do seem like you could be a Don. Seem like I could be. I actually am one. Well, don't worry about titles. I'm no good with formalities anyway. Okay. Our consigliere. Our number 2 is Kyrie. If you need help with anything, he'll lend you a hand.
I hate having to do annoying things and work for strangers, though. But it is my job, so I'll do something to help.
Kyrie seems like a kind person, but he doesn't hesitate to speak his mind either. If Caramia is number 1 and Kyrie is number 2, does that mean Mr. Axel is number 3?
That's none of your business.
Oh, I'm sorry. Axel, didn't I tell you to cut that out?
Yes, but this girl isn't part of our familia. It's kind of funny when you Mr. You must always obey the Don violates his own policy. I am the... Oh god.
The Capo Regime?
That's how you say it?
Well, it's based in Italian, so I'm assuming it's pronounced something like that.
Okay.
Capo Regime, Capo Regime.
It wouldn't be like Capo Regime?
Yeah, it would be with the roll R.
Oh, okay. I'm the Capo Regime. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much. Mr. Axel is kind of scary.
Nah, he just assumed. Aside from us, we have dozens of soldati. Most of them are from outside the estate, though. They were the ones who carried you here.
Oh, did they? Well, thank you for that.
What? Why are you thanking us? You were basically just kidnapped.
If you hadn't saved me, Mr. Caesar might have killed me. Thank you doesn't even begin to cover it. What an interesting person you are, Signorina. I don't think I could bear to part with you.
Caramia's personal feelings aside, we have no intention of cutting you loose. I'd rather not turn you over to another Familia.
Cut me loose? Another Familia?
Well, there was a knock at the door, and then a man in black suit entered the room, bowing his head to the three men. Preparations for the meeting are complete, he whispered to Caramia.
Grazie, that'll be all.
The man in black bowed his head again and left the room. Kyrie gazed at her as he picked up his hat from the table. We can kill two birds with one stone if we introduce the other Familiae to the meeting. Now let's get going.
We're going out? Yeah, but there's one thing we need to do first.
Something we need to do?
We need to give the Signorina a name. We can't just call her that, can we? We just need something to call her until her memory comes back. Could you just pick something, Signorina? Huh? Me? You don't want us picking any old name, right? You need a name you like. I will decide myself, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright, I've got it. I want to do a diminutive of Dorothy. So, remember how, like, in the Anastasia movie, she was like, I'm Anya?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do, like, a diminutive.
So what is that?
I'm typing in Dottie.
Oh, that's cute!
Yeah, I thought it was cute. Do you want to name the main character Dottie? Yes.
Yes.
Please call me Dottie.
Oh, what made you choose that name? It's not like we already explained that.
It was just the first thing that came to mind. Is it strange?
Oh no, it's quite a lovely name.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Kyrie.
You're quite welcome. Oh!
Ho-ho! Alright, so now we have to do like 1,000 voices at once.
Oh no! Oh,
Sorry
God.
for calling this meeting so suddenly. Thank you for taking the time to come.
Caramia and the others had led her into her room through a heavy door. All eyes were on her in an instant, making her gulp. Please relax. This is a safe area, a safe space, if you will. Kyrie snaked his hand around Dottie's waist and whispered into her ear. Dottie took her seat in the chair between Caramia and Kyrie as she was instructed. Axel stood behind the three of them, keeping an eye on the other Familiae as they took their seats.
Some people aren't here yet.
Caramia set his elbows on the table and looked at Dottie.
I'll introduce them to you while we're waiting. Just remember what you can. Okay. That group of kids over there is Familia Grimm. This one in the red is Scarlet. The jolly one is Hansel. The gloomy one, Gretel. Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. All three of them are capo regimes. Familia Grimm doesn't have a don, though Scarlet is the one in charge. That eclectic group over there is Familia Anderson. Like Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh.
The talkative one is their don, Andy. The quiet one is their capo regime, Ailing. And the little man is Melissus, their consigliere.
He's so tiny!
Andy, Ailing, and Melissus. And that cattier young lady over there is Pachette, the don of Familia Boots. She's not here yet, but we're also expecting Heidi from Familia Edelheid. Pachette and Heidi. Pachette is the girl root.
Ah, nice!
So Familia Grimm is Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. Well, don't worry about getting them all down right away. It's probably for the best if you don't get involved with the other Familia anyway. My, am I late already?
Oh, hi Heidi. Heidi's large friend lumbered into the room.
You're late.
Ah!
Extremely late, Heidi. You're supposed to take your seat on time. Oh, hush! Unlike you all, I'm a very busy woman. You should be grateful I've graced you with my presence.
Heidi snorted and sat down in her presumably custom-made extra-large chair. Well, that's a mean comment. Axel whispered something into Kyrie's ear. Kyrie's ear. At that, Kyrie stood up and bowed deeply. I know we called this meeting rather abruptly.
Just drop the formalities and get to the point.
Very well then. This afternoon we took an amnesiac young girl into our custody. Here she is, Dottie.
Hi, I'm Dottie. Pleased to meet you all.
She stood up in a hurry when she heard her name. She thought she ought to say something, but underneath the pressure of the gazes directed at her, she couldn't get her tongue to cooperate. Instead, she merely bowed her head and quickly sat back down. We examined her body, oh good, but did not find any Familia crest, so we decided that the Familia Oz will retain custody of her. We hope for your cooperation in this matter. That's cheating, Oz. We don't have a lot of people in our territory. You should hand her over to me. Your territory is tiny because of your own lack of power and ability, you idiot. Idiot? Takes one to know one, stupid! Andy, calm down. Shut up, Pipsqueak. Think you could keep quiet if I stuffed a hand grenade in your mouth? I wouldn't mind running a little experiment to find out.
Yeah, blow him up, Gretel! Cut it out, Gretel, and stop encouraging her, Hansel. Sorry, my bad.
Master, you want to cool your head as well.
Oh no! Oh, this poor old man.
But Gretel insulted our Familia! Wait, what was this voice?
This was the southern one.
But Gretel insulted our Familia! It makes me sad! Doesn't make you sad, Melissus? Oh, but of course, I can't even remember what his voice was.
Oh, but of course it does. But she is also correct that we do lack experience.
What the hell? That's still him.
It's because he's so small you can't see his expressions.
He caused a fight here. You want our territory to become even smaller, like me.
Ugh. No, I don't want that.
Then let us hold our tongues. Please continue, Lord Kyrie.
Oh, thank you. However, our business is already concluded.
What? You called me out here just to introduce this little girl?
Indeed. I wanted to explain things now to prevent any issues in the future.
This is unconscionable. How rude. Humph.
Heidi shot Kyrie's glance as she stood up and stormed out of the room. The other Familia followed suit and filtered out of the room as well. Only Familia Oz remained in the room.
Miss Heidi sure was upset.
Oh, she wasn't really. She's always like that. Now, we've made it clear that you're under protection of Familia Oz, Signorina. You should be able to live your life in peace. Assuming you follow the rules, that is.
Protection?
Everyone in this town is required to belong to a Familia. No exceptions.
You have the privilege of deciding which Familia to belong to, Signorina, but until you make your decision, we'll be taking care of you.
My decision?
A Familia is a family, after all. It's not something you can change easily, so make your choice wisely.
Family. The word warmed her heart like a light in the darkness. They were going to give her, a stranger, shelter until she found a place to live. The kindness they were showing made her feel grateful, and a bit guilty.
Why are you all being so nice to me, Mr. Caramia? If it weren't for my memory, you wouldn't have had any reason to take me in.
You have no need to worry. You don't decide whether you're valuable to us. We do. So please, just let us be of use to you until you figure out where you're going.
Now, Kyrie, why do you have to be so fussy? No, Axel, what word am I looking for?
Don't put that on me. It's annoying.
Well, anyway, we're done here. Let's get going.
Are we going back to the mansion?
Yes, and no. Dr. Robin Hood, we brought her with us.
Yep, that's Robin Hood.
Who gets to be Robin Hood?
Huh?
Who gets to be Robin Hood?
I don't care.
Ew. Oh, it's already my Kyrie voice.
Something
You probably
spooky?
had better.
Oh, do come in. I see you're the girl everyone's been talking about.
I don't know where that came from.
Sounds sick.
My name is Robin Hood. I run Sherwood Clinic, and I am the one and only doctor in this town.
There is no illness the good doctor can't cure. You can tell he must be a famous physician just by looking at him, can't you?
Doctor?
She repeated part of what Caramia had just said as she gazed at Robin Hood.
He's wearing all black, has a beak. He almost looks like a crow. What is it? Something wrong? Oh, no, I was just thinking you look kind of like a crow. Me? A crow? Ah, I'm sorry, that was extremely rude of me.
Please raise your head. Some others have similar comments recently, so I guess they must have been right.
Oh, he's like Eeyore.
It's because of that outfit of yours. And of course they're going to say you look like a crow.
Well, I can't disagree with that.
At any rate, if we have time to stand around and chat like this, shall I begin the exam?
Miss Dottie, please come over here.
There were two small chairs sitting next to a table. Robin Hood took a seat, and Dottie sat down across from him.
Open your mouth. Sit still.
She was a bit confused, but she followed his instructions. With that, he began examining her with practiced hands. He closed her mouth and touched the sides of her jaw, then put his hands on her cheeks and gently pulled her eyelids down with his thumbs to inspect their color.
Well, you certainly look healthy. Are you feeling ill or hurting anywhere? No, I'm fine. I see. Then there don't seem to be any issues.
Robin Hood turned toward the table and pulled out a new file. Its cover had Dottie written on it in bright red ink. Oh, he opened it up and noted the results of his examination.
I'm in charge of making sure most of the people of this town are in good health. If you ever have any issues, please don't hesitate to drop by. Thank you, I will.
Hey, we're back.
Several soldati came out to greet Caramia and the others. One of them came up to Kyrie and whispered into his ear. Oh, it's because he doesn't have a brain, right? Really? Thank you. Kyrie nodded without sparing much a glance toward the soldato before turning back to Axel. Axel, Caramia and I have some business to attend to. Please take Miss Dottie inside.
Why do I?
I had a feeling you would say that, so I gave you a reason before I asked. Orders are orders, aren't they, Axel? Axel glanced at Dottie and then Kyrie before nodding with a sigh.
Understood. Right this way, guest.
Okay.
She followed Axel into a garden next to the mansion. The evening dew on the lawn felt nice and cool against her legs.
There's no way they actually have work on a Saturday evening. It was just an excuse. I'm sure they just ran off to go drinking or something.
Dottie gazed up at the night sky as she walked behind Axel, listening to him grumble to himself.
It's just one strange thing after another.
She was in an unfamiliar land, and under the protection of unfamiliar people she'd only just met. And it wasn't as if her surroundings were the only thing she was confused about. She still couldn't remember a single thing about herself.
But I wonder why I feel like everything's going to work out.
Was it because Caramia seemed trustworthy? Or was that just her naivety? She didn't feel a single bit anxious thinking about what to come. In fact, her heart actually swelled with anticipation.
This is much better than being pessimistic, right?
We're here. Come in. This will be your room.
My room.
We can't exactly let you sleep outside, so yes.
What is he talking about?
You can just ask Kyrie for a more detailed explanation tomorrow morning or something.
Oh, Mr. Axel. He left. I wanted to thank him.
Once he left, she lowered her hand and headed toward the center of the room. She turned in a circle, looking over the space.
What a lovely room. It's really like something out of a dream.
Just as she was about to examine her room's furnishing more closely, a yawn passed through her lips.
Maybe I should go to bed now so I can enjoy myself tomorrow.
She sat down on the bed and stretched her arms toward the ceiling.
I'm not going to just wake up in the morning and realize this was all just a dream, right? Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too.
Even if everything turned out to be a mere fantasy, it would still make for a wonderful memory.
Good night, Mr. Caramia, Mr. Kyrie, Mr. Axel.
That loading screen.
Are you up, Dottie?
That voice, it's Caramia's. Good morning, Mr. Caramia.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, like a baby. Are you sure it's okay to lend me such a lovely room?
Of course. After all, we had set it up just for you, Signorina.
For me?
That used to be a storage shed. We couldn't exactly make you spend the night in a mansion full of men, now could we?
Oh, well, thank you very much for everything.
I'm just glad you're happy with it. I imagine you're hungry. We can have breakfast in the mansion while I show you around.
That sounds wonderful.
When you enter from the front door, immediately to the right is the kitchen and to the left is the living room. Please feel free to make use of the common areas. The rooms you can see from the hall belong to me and my subordinates. That are private areas, so get permission before entering, understand?
Yes, I do.
The room way back in the back is my office. I spend most of my time in there when I'm in the mansion, so don't hesitate to drop by. Oh, also...
Caramia pulled a key from...
Sorry.
He pulled a key!
Log!
Caramia pulled a key from his pocket with a red ribbon tied to it and handed it to her.
This is the key to the bathroom in this hall. We had to set it up for company, but it hardly gets any use, so take it for yourself, Signorina.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Someone should use it. But like I said before, only men live in this mansion. You wouldn't want to bump into someone in the bathroom, right?
Oh, you're right.
So he gave her her own bathroom with a key to it.
Huh.
Very considerate, right?
Yes. Where is this gonna go wrong?
I'm not saying anything's going wrong. I'm
You
just
just-
pointing out that he's a nice guy.
You know what kind of people have to point out that they're nice guys? Not nice guys.
But I'm the one pointing it out, not him.
Well, you're voicing him, so there. Checkmate, science.
This is the kitchen. All the food and cooking is handled here. You're welcome to take your meals in other rooms, but make sure you return your dishes.
Boss?
Oh, Axel, done with breakfast already?
Axel nodded slightly in response.
What? I thought we were going to eat together.
Mr. Axel, thank you for last night.
Axel put his hand on his chin and cocked his head slightly. A few moments later, he furrowed his brow and shook his head.
I don't recall doing anything deserving of thanks.
Well, you showed me to my room.
I was just following orders.
Axel looked away and slipped past Caramia.
What's with him? It's out of character for him to be acting so shy.
Huh? He's being shy?
You couldn't tell? I thought it was obvious.
He just seems angry to me.
Well, I guess it would look that way to someone who doesn't know him well. Well, you'll get to know him soon enough. Come on, let's get some food.
Good morning, Caramia, Miss Doughty.
This is the so-called nice guy you need to worry about.
Okay, fine.
Because
I
he
believe
acts all
you.
nice and sweet, but he's actually a sadist.
Is he at least a fun sadist? Or is he a mean sadist?
I haven't actually played his route yet, but
Does he
he
use
is of
safe
the
words?
emotionally manipulative type.
Well, that doesn't sound like the kind of person who would use safe words.
Who would what?
Who would use safe words.
Mm.
It's on my shit list.
Oh, Mr. Kyrie, good morning.
In that case, you should put Robin Hood on your shit list too.
Ah!
What? You just woke up?
Yes, today is Sunday. I have no reason to get up early unlike a certain stupid lion.
Well, excuse me for being stupid.
Kyrie sliced a loaf of rye bread Caramia had abandoned. He took a plate and glass from the cabinet, setting the bread on the table and placing it on their dining table. Taking a seat in the chair next to Caramia, he put the empty glass on the table in front of him before pointing at the pitcher of water in the middle of the table. Caramia, has the water, please.
What do you even have those arms for?
Lots of other things.
Despite his complaints, Caramia took the pitcher and filled Kyrie's glass for him.
Thank you very much.
You certainly are a lot of trouble for a consigliere.
Please, don't say things to tarnish my reputation in front of women. It's rude, don't you agree, Miss Doughty?
Dottie, you don't have to indulge him. He's always causing trouble.
Caramia stood up and started stacking the empty plates. Dottie stood up too to help, but he gestured at her to sit back down.
Well, it seems preferable in comparison to a boy like Caramia. By the way, Miss Doughty, have you decided on your plans for the day? We're gonna go with Axel. We're gonna go suit it up.
My plans for the day?
Yes, do you plan to spend your precious Sunday cooped up in this mansion?
Precious. Is today a special day or something?
Oh, I guess we need to explain that too. You know that this town is controlled by several Familiae, right? The Familiae quarrel over territory from Monday through Saturday, but Sunday has been declared a day of peace. We call it the Sunday Compromise. Consequently, even if you were to wander off on your own today, you wouldn't be in any danger.
So it's like the Purge, but weekly. Wait.
What?
Like...
all of the
That's
like mafia families are fighting over territory in the city on all days of the week except for Sunday.
So it's the opposite of the Purge. There's only... Okay. There's only one day.
One day where you're totally safe.
Okay. 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 You don't know the area, so you might be wiser to stay inside, but it's up to you, alright?
You're saying I'm free to walk about town?
Yes, exactly. Woohoo!
I'm free, huh? I wonder what I should do today.
We're gonna go with the soon. We're gonna soon up that soon.
La 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 la